So I'll make sure it works.
If it's broke, I'll just go to the gas station and buy one.
Alright. Which one is it? That one? No.
Alright, we talked about,
Why is you
okay,
so
we
mad
talked
for
about
it's just taking notes?
exercising.
Like,
Alright,
what?
when it's been real hot, okay? So if I know that I'm hydrated, is my urine gonna be light or dark? Light. Light. It's gonna be light. If it's dark, that means you're dehydrated, okay? Alright, that means basically if it's dark, yeah, a lot of times that's when people drink like pop and all that sugar drinks, okay? Alright, so it's gonna be dark, okay, because when you drink that stuff, it makes you dehydrated. Also understand, what's the number that you would divide the pounds that you lose by? No, not my age, what's the number? 2.2, he lists, yeah, 2.2, remember? I told you, if you ever want to figure out how much water you need to drink, right, if you exercise, it's 2.2 divided by the number of pounds that you lost. Okay, so if you ever work out and you don't feel very good, and you kind of know what you weigh, and you get on the scale and you check yourself, because I know people check their weight, all right, all the time, all right? So then you go, all right, 2.2, that will tell you how much you need to drink to replenish, okay, what you lost. But, all right, so let's look at this one. If we were going to train, if you didn't have an access to an indoor place and you had to run outside, okay, when it's been cold like it has been. All right, first thing, you've probably seen this talked on TV because when people fall through the ice, this is what they talk about. When people like go on ponds and then they fall in, okay, they talk about their body going into what we call hypothermia. Okay, that means that your body temperature slows down. That's why people die when they fall into cold water. Okay, because your body temperature goes real low and everything slows down, and then instantly all your functions stop. That's what they call hypothermia. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be one of the worst ways to die. Okay, fall through the ice, can't find yourself. That obviously you would drown. Okay, but you would probably hypothermia. Okay, really fast. All right. So that's what it is when people, talk about hypothermia, right? It means your body temperature is low. You hear all these people that get caught up, all right, when they hike, hiking mountains and stuff, and you hear about them, dying, okay, of hypothermia, okay? That's basically what it is. They freeze to death, right? That's what it is, okay? Like, how many people have ever seen the movie
Titanic?
Titanic.
Called it out. Haha.
Right there, hypothermia. All those people that jumped off that ship,
Jackie.
obviously they didn't know how cold the water was. Okay, they died of hypothermia. Okay, they all died. They all froze to death.
Not the people.
Okay, but they froze in the water.
Yeah, they did.
Eventually,
They all died.
okay,
The boat
they
drowned.
tired
The
out,
boat
okay?
freaking sunk.
The body functions
Big
will slow
survive,
down.
right?
The
Right?
Titanic,
So,
it sunk.
That's hypothermia.
Stupid people survive.
Okay?
Well, yeah.
They were life.
Then,
I thought you
all
said
right,
big boat.
another thing we look at, okay? Another thing we
Oh.
look at, because this is what cancels school for you. This is when you get happy. Oh, yeah. The temperature might be only down 0, but the wind chill, okay, changes the temperature to -15. And then you jump for joy. Because usually that's about the number. -15 is what they use to cancel school. So that's the wind chill. Okay, that's what you get fired up about. Because it's never going to get -15 here temperature. Okay? Unless we have the day after tomorrow where all the ice cap holders all kind of like shifting, and then we have, you've seen the movie probably. Okay, all those natural disaster movies. Okay, that's what it is. So we will never see -15. But we can see 0, okay, maybe -1, -2, but we'll never see -6. That's what you get when you get out of school. Okay? When the wind blows, that's what happens. It gets cold. All right? So that's something you got to pay attention to. All right? And another thing, okay? Because I learned this, because like I learned things like by listening to people, okay? Because I use this as a rule of thumb, right? If you're outside and you're either going to exercise or do anything like shovel, okay? Because I make the bad thing about shoveling because I do the stupid thing that we don't talk about in this video, all right? Layer up. For every 20 degrees drop from 60, you need to have 1 layer on. That's the rule of thumb. So when it's 60 degrees, I think it's going to be about 60 tomorrow, okay?
So
You
it
didn't
was
know that,
20
but it
degrees.
is. Okay, it's going to be about 60 degrees tomorrow, and sunny. Yeah, it's going to be nice out. You might have to get a sunscreen out so you won't get burnt, right? Yeah. So, yes. From 60 degrees, you need 1 shirt. Okay, if it goes down to 40, you need to have 2 things on. Okay, and then just think about it. Okay, you got the math. All right, figure it out. It's called what we call layering. Okay, it's not putting on a big coat and going outside. Okay, and doing whatever going. Because that's what I do when I shovel. Put a big coat on, and the next thing you know, in about 10 minutes, you're zipping it down because, yeah, I'm sweating it down. Okay, because
And that can give you hypothermia.
Sweat.
It
Okay, it traps everything. This layering here helps you breathe. Okay, all right. It puts like air in between. Okay, it's like science. So that's why they talk about that. That's why we use like dry fit. Okay, he'll talk about the most important thing that you wear is what touches your skin. You don't want to wear cotton. All right, remember, because cotton traps heat. You'll sweat to death. All right, so just like wearing a big coat, you'll sweat to death. Okay, you put that sucker on. We talk about whippable fibers. We talk about dry fit. That's what it is. Okay, that stuff whips away all that moisture from your body. Remember what I told you about cotton? It'll rub you raw. All right, like between your legs and your armpits. Okay, and your chest. Okay, if you know what I mean. All right. Yes, I've seen people run and their nipples. Okay, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This little health class here. Yeah, it's bleeding so bad.
What?
Yes, I've seen it down. I've seen it.
Wait, what?
On. Okay, yeah, you look kind of goofy and stupid, but that's what happens. Okay, it rubs them raw because they wore probably something like dry fit, and that's what's touching their skin. Okay, so like a t-shirt like this. This isn't dry. This is cotton t-shirt. Okay, because it can cheaply be made, right, for our track team, so we don't pay a lot for them. But if I would run on this and I'd go outside and I'd really sweat, this thing would just like cling to me, right? And all of a sudden, yeah, it starts rubbing up and down, and it could, yeah. Next thing you know, I got a red shirt. Yeah, yeah, it'll rub you raw. I'm telling you, okay? All right. Also, again, when we go outside, pay attention to the temperature wind chill. Okay, you'll make this mistake one time outside, and you'll never do it again. I made this mistake one time running with some buddies here at Gahanna a long time ago. Okay, I wasn't dressed right, and I got all the way to, I don't know, you may know where Clay Clap Road is?
No.
All the way up Morrison where they built that new bridge that says Gahanna on it. When you get on 270 on the freeway, up there where all that industrial park is, we took off here to school, we ran, and I got up there, okay, yeah, I almost froze off some of my private parts. Yeah, I had to make it back. I was taking off my hat, my gloves, stuff in it everywhere. Okay, yeah, I barely made it back to school because I didn't dress right, okay? You don't pay attention. You go outside, you don't dress right, okay? Yes. I'll tell you, like, you'll make the mistake once and you won't do it again. I've never made it again. So you gotta pay attention to what's out there, all right? Because if you get out there and you're not dressed right, you know how it is. It's like, how many people go sledding? You may go sledding? Okay,
Yeah.
so if you don't dress right for sledding, you can be out there 20 minutes and then have to go home, and now you're gonna be all pissy because you gotta go home now. Because you only were out there for 20 minutes, because you didn't dress right, okay? It's like you wear those, like, big old, like those cotton gloves and stuff, yeah, those cloth-like gloves, you don't wear like the good ones that they don't get soaked, yeah, the next thing you know, your hands are freezing. Same thing, okay, because you're not dressed right. So think about it, like when you wear sweatpants and kind of smells a little wet, then what happens to your sweatpants? You get all wet, and what happens? Now they freeze, yeah, okay, and now you gotta go home, all right, so you don't get to enjoy yourself. So think about the temperature, okay, and stuff, right, and how you dress, all right? Then, we also talk about being frostbit, okay? We all know this, okay? Body part becomes frozen, all right? And usually, if you look down here, okay, white or gray skin, okay? Pain early, then goes away. You could have blisters, area feels numb or cold. So we talk about frostbit, okay? How many people have ever come in and they've come in from like sledding and they're really, really cold, and what's the first thing you do? You stick your hand where? Hot water, and what happens? It stings, doesn't it? It burns. It's like, dude, I'm
Supposed
so
to put it in.
stupid. Okay, yeah.
Supposed to let it go from cold to
okay?
hot.
I mean, you're not frostbitten things, but I guarantee you, it's gonna burn and it's gonna hurt real quick. Like you go in the shower and you've been outside and you're really, really cold. Yeah, it's gonna burn. Okay, but it'll feel good after a while, but not at the beginning. If you get frostbite, okay, you can do this, and we're going to talk about this. You can basically do this to yourself by icing. Like when you get injured, all right? You can basically, You almost have
Dry
frostbite.
ice.
It will discolor your skin. If you get frostbite, it will discolor your skin permanently, and you won't be able to feel anything. It will kill all your nerve endings. Right? So like if you, like this, like if you frostbite, okay, right here, like, let's just say your elbow, we'll just use this, because you have no nerve ending. You can take this and twist it, pinch it as much as you can. You will never hardly ever, you can't feel it. Because there's no nerve ending. That's what it feel like if you frostbite, like your fingers or your toes. Because that's usually what hits you, right? And sometimes, if you do get frostbite, they might have to amputate it, so take it off. So then it has, you don't have, 5 toes, now you only got 4 toes, all right? Altitude, okay? This has a little bit of effect. How many people have ever gone up in the mountains before?
Hey.
Okay, you ever gone up in the mountains or altitude? Okay, how many people have been to Denver? Okay, Denver's higher than basically where we're at. Okay, okay, they call it mile high, so that means you're a mile above sea level. Okay,
Damn.
so altitude has a lot to do with it too, because if you live there or you go there and you exercise, the air is thinner and it's harder to breathe. So you might be able to do things that you can do here in Columbus, and you go to like Denver, and it's a totally different story. Because the air is thinner, it's harder to breathe, okay? You will struggle, okay? It's like if you go up, like if you talk about, if any of you go to like the Rocky Mountains, okay, or any place like that, it's like, yeah, as you go higher, yes, it's harder to breathe, okay? If you ever watch those shows on TV, okay, they always talk about those climbers, and they always got like those oxygen things they carry with them.
Are you talking about Mount Everest and stuff like that?
Yeah, but if you go up Mount Everest, you're gonna have to carry one of those, because it's way, way up there, okay?
Oh yeah.
Football.
Yeah, yeah, the movie Everest, the Mount Everest movie, yes, you'll see them, and they take them up. And some people like
Yeah, sure
if
that.
they play at
I
like
should
Denver
go
Broncos
that
Stadium,
way.
they have a hard time playing there
Not this way, but
because of the oxygen. It's a lot thinner. You'll see them over there, like a lot of the football players, and they'll have those masks on them, trying to get oxygen in, because they're having trouble breathing. Because the air is a lot thinner from wherever they're coming from, whether they're coming from Cleveland,
Oh, wow.
okay, or Cincinnati, or something like that. So, yes. So you gotta think about
Oh,
altitude, okay?
hell
That's,
no.
you have to deal with training. So, a lot of times people, like our Olympic training
Are
center,
you
like where our
fucking
Olympic athletes train at, it's in Colorado, okay? It's in Colorado Springs. So they go there and train, because if they train there, look, it's a lot harder to breathe, so it makes it, when they come back to wherever they're at, it's easier to run, okay, or whatever they're doing, because the air's a lot more, right? Now, how can we simulate this? Okay, everybody knows where Dick's is. You ever seen those people that you see out running in those masks that look like we're gonna get bombed like nuclear war?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what that is. They're trying to simulate that right there. Exactly what that is, the altitude. They wear those masks, and it makes it harder to breathe. That's why they wear them. I don't know if it works, okay? Whoever invented it, they made a lot of money, but that's what they're trying to do, okay? They're trying to simulate altitude, okay, making the air thinner. It makes you work harder. But that's what they're trying to do with those masks, okay? It looks like, we're getting bombed like the nuclear war. Okay, a couple other things here, all right? That what we got here, all right? About also physical activity, okay? Which is common sense, all right? First thing, wear comfortable clothing, okay? It's not a fashion show. I guarantee you'll go to a gym sometime and you'll see these people wearing all this stuff and say, what in the world is going on, all right? So, talk about comfortable clothing, okay, that you can move in, okay? Obviously, you gotta wash your exercise clothing. Believe me, I'm doing that tonight. I got a pile of laundry, okay, in my house, okay, that's so high because I exercise all the time. So you gotta wash your clothes. I've got people that don't wash their clothes and they wear the same thing, okay? Yeah, that's nasty. That's real nasty. You stink, all right? It's like somebody in physics class that wears their clothes for 1 month and never does them.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's like
they
disgusting.
spray Febreze on it. Believe me, I've seen it. I've been here 30 years, okay? I've seen all kinds of things. Okay? Obviously, dress in appropriate clothing. We've already talked about that, okay? You know what the temperature is, okay? You know what, things outside, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, okay? Make sure you got the right stuff on, all right? Proper socks, okay? I know people that don't wear socks, okay? You're going to get blisters, or you're going to rub your feet raw, or you're going to get all kinds of corns and things like that on your foot, and you're gonna have like calluses and things, and then you gotta take a pair of scissors and you gotta cut them off, all right? Because you know what a callus is, right? It'll hurt. Yeah, it's like when people that usually don't wear socks sometimes get calluses, all right? And what it is, it's a real hard piece of skin that's on you, and you eventually just rip it off, okay? Your skin get, all right? So, also, dry fit socks, we talk about proper shoes, we're gonna talk about that. Because I guarantee you, when you go to the store, you have no idea what kind of shoes you're buying, or what's right for you and what's not right for you. So we're gonna talk about shoes, because most people just look at the color, and it's Nike, or it's Puma, or it's Vans, or whatever, okay, you buy. Boom, that's what you buy, okay? So we're gonna talk about shoes. That'll be next time. And obviously, equipment, braces, orthotics. Anybody wear orthotics in here?
What is that?
Orthotics is what you put in your shoe to make it right.
Oh.
Like you got bad feet. Your feet aren't right. Like say you got flat feet.
Oh, I need to know.
You got orthotics in your shoes?
No.
But you got flat feet.
I used to.
Okay. All right, so maybe they fixed it by putting orthotics in. Like you'll see advertising on TV called Dr. Scholl. That's what it is. They'll kind of tell you, okay, what kind of arch you have, and you can see these things in your shoes, and it makes and basically it will make you feel better. It will make your feet better, and it will take off the wear and tear on your feet. Okay, and it might even help your back. Okay, because sometimes if you don't stand right, you don't wear things right, things happen. Right? If you don't have the right shoes and you do some lot of running, you'll have pain all the way up to your body. Because believe me, I've bought the wrong shoes before, and yes, it starts with your feet, your ankles, your knees, then it goes to your hips, then it goes to your back. Okay, so you got to have the right stuff. This right here at the bottom, okay, this is a very expensive material. It's called Gore-Tex. Yes, it's about $200 for a sweatsuit. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, to pay $200 for it. Right? But that's what that stuff costs. Okay, it's some type of material that it's great. Okay, it allows your body to breathe, but it does not make you sweat to death. But it's a great thing to have because now you don't have to wear all kinds of stuff. All right, and they usually wear it when it's like cold and rainy. All right, and it repels everything, but it's very expensive. Okay, it's about $200 for a suit. You can look it up online, and because they don't sell it in stores. You have to buy it online, but it's very expensive. So, yes, that stuff costs a lot of money, about $200. But you can afford it, then yeah, it's something you can wear. You don't have to worry about layering up as much because it helps. It takes away that. Any questions on that? Does everybody have that down? We got it all? Okay. Because the next thing I'm going to show you a video here. This guy, he's kind of goofy, but he's going to talk about dressing, about how to run when it's really, 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 really cold. I'm talking like -20. I'm talking about like -30. Now obviously, okay, we don't have that. We do have sometimes. The coldest I've ever run before is when it was minus like between 30 and 35. I said, well, I'm going to try this. So yeah, I bundled up. I went outside, I lasted for about 30 minutes. I said, okay, I'm done. I just wanted to try. I just was running around by my house. I was just making sure. Because I knew if I got in trouble, I knew if I was close, I'd be able to get back to my house. But, yeah, it's a little different running when it's really, really, really cold. So we're gonna take a look at this guy right here.
Change your diet, change your life, change the planet. Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2009, which means it's 119. Think about that. I don't know what it means. It's also 1 degree Fahrenheit right now. And I'm out here doing a deep snow run in the fields across the street from my house. A lot of people have been commenting on my deep snow running video saying, hey, that's great, but dude, I can't go out there in that kind of temperature and run. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to dress to be perfectly comfortable on a run when it's 1 degree or even colder. It's hard to keep those New Year's resolutions when you don't want to go outside. So learning how to dress properly will help motivate you to get outside, get training, have fun, and keep the weight off, right? Because that's what it's all about. New Year's resolutions, mostly about weight loss, right? Key word today is layering. You write that down. Layering. Layering means that don't be dummy. Don't put on a huge jacket over like a single shirt and think that you're going to be okay. You're not. You're going to sweat like a beast. You're going to want to take the jacket off, and then you're going to be freezing, and it just doesn't work. It's all about thin layering. Okay? You know, animals don't have huge jackets on. They just have layers of fat and layers of skin and layers of hair, and it's not that much. It's only like this big, but it keeps them warm below zero all winter long. Animals don't have houses. They don't have